I left Chicago in 1966. It wasn't until 2006, 40 years later, that I finally got a chance to go home. I met my mom, said hello, gave her a hug. She told me I was her Sophie's choice, her favorite child. And I left, came home, and a year later my mom passed. So I wrote this poem for her, and I have since turned it into a song. I'll try to sing it a cappella. It was April when I went back at last. The hills where jade and wild crab apples bloom. It wove a web that bound me to the past and fashioned tender memories on her loom. The kitchen was the same. The kettle's song was half-forgotten music that spoke to me of times when April days were green and long, and snowy wildflowers bloomed along the lea. You took the old blue teapot, set the root of sassafras to brew, and buttered my bread. Outside I heard a wind note like a flute. You talked, I did not listen to what you said. You brought the fragrant tea, rosy as the dawn. I drank and all those lonely years were gone. This is a song sitting around thinking about the holidays. And I realized that every single holiday has some kind of a music or theme song, except what I consider to be the most important one, Thanksgiving. So I decided to write a Thanksgiving song, which I call Thankful. And every Thursday night, I sing it as a closer to the audience. I'm thankful for your smile. I'm thankful for your wink, that little twinkle in your eye. I'm thankful for the music in your soul. When I'm feeling incomplete, you make me whole. I'm thankful for your touch. You see the little things you do to me that always mean so much, like being here and always being true. For this and so much more, I thank you. I thank you. I'm thankful for your fire. You see, the passion of your spirit never ceases to inspire me. I'm thankful for this moment that we share, and for a chance to let you all know I care. So when you feel like no one wants you, know that you're my lucky star, and I am thankful for you just the way you are.
All right, and our final poet, singer, songwriter, and guitarist is here's Johnny.
Sound like George Picard.
Oh, no, that's Sulu.
Right.
Yeah. So these actually stand up and out. Okay, that one.
They will once.
Hopefully you can see that.
No, did you do this? Trying to be honest?
No,
Wonderful.
I don't have any. I was going to send you a card for that.
Here's the poet laureate. That's why I'm here.
I'll go get the other little stamp.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to read his poetry.
Oh, right.
From another planet. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I guess that's not the right word, but I love it. Weird, maybe. Yeah, yeah, right. I did that with Steve, the inventor of the music.
Yeah, music is kind of like Just swap them. Yeah.
Oh,
Just like at home. Okay. Here we go. That will work. Some glasses. So this is kind of an experiment for me. I'm going to do a feature on Thursday night, finally. After all these years, I decided to do one. And I have so many songs I want to do. I'm trying some medleys. So here goes nothing. I'll sing along anywhere you feel like singing along. This is all just an experiment right now. Some say the power of the flower, peace and love, is nothing more than a memory we will never rise above. But I know there's so much more. I hear it all the time in the local music scene and with the words young people rhyme. Sing along, sweet San Francisco. Sing your songs from days gone by. They're so sweet, San Francisco. Lovers serenade, gentle lullaby. Found an old guitar at the secondhand store. Neck seemed straight, body was sound, couldn't ask for more. A little crack on the back, easily patched. And as you might have guessed, no strings attached. No strings attached, that's the way I like to live. No expectations on the things I've gotta give. No reservations, no regrets, no looking back. Like that old guitar, no strings attached. Apocalypse has become just another word. When you think back on all that panic, it's absurd. On December 21st, we were no better or no worse. The preachers were still preaching and the planet hadn't burst. It turns out the Mayan calendar was just following the stars. But if the end had really come, I had one hand on my guitar. One hand on my guitar, one hand on my guitar. With one foot in the grave, you can only go so far. The other one in the gutter where my good intentions are. I've got one foot in the grave and one hand on my guitar. An outlaw story in all its glory is just the thing for singing the blues. That life you're living may not be as forgiving, but what the hell, there's that much less to lose. Oh, a songwriter's work is never done. There are broken hearts to mend and crusades to be won. With each song that comes along, a new story has begun. Oh, a songwriter's work is never done. Oh, a songwriter's work is never done. Have you ever written a poem or song for someone because they fit into your life and you're having fun? Oh, and suddenly something snaps and you know it's over and done. Guess that relationship was like a loaded gun. It seems my songs last longer than my relationships, and I can sing them time and time again. When things go wrong and I let my frustrations slip, it's the songs that always save me in the end. It's the songs that always save me in the end. you're all invited to my pity party. Actually, you're trapped whether you want to be there or not. And I will be so whiny and self-indulgent that I will drain every ounce of empathy you've got. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Why can't the world just let me be? Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, pitiful me. Teeter-totter, up and down we go, like kids in a playground, sometimes high, sometimes low. Mother, father know exactly what to do. If you fall off the teeter-totter, they blame you.
Yeah.
Teeter-totter, mother, father, son or daughter. Teeter-totter. Flowers and rainbows and smiling faces turn up in the very most curious places. Flowers and rainbows and smiling faces turn up in the very most curious places. I've got to wonder if they're secret government bases full of flowers and rainbows and smiling faces. Flowers and rainbows and smiling faces that they use to keep us running in their little rat races. Oh, flowers and rainbows and smiling faces turn up in the very most curious places. Pass it round the circle till it's done. The purpose of this life is to have fun. So share with everyone each time that spark of fate has spun. Oh, pass it round the circle till it's done. We are gathered here in this sacred space, amidst our friends and loved ones, we share the amazing grace of hope and understanding for this ever-evolving now. We set our sights towards a better way with the faith that we know how to manifest a reality of peace and hope and love, where everyone can come together in the cycle that lifts us above all the drama and expectations which keep us looking down. As we spiral towards this new age, with heads held high, we'll dance on these sacred grounds. Yeah, oh, we'll dance on these sacred grounds. Take a moment to celebrate the good things that have been, and just maybe in a state of grace you'll recall all you've seen. From the very first brilliant sunrise to that sparkle you found in a lover's eyes. Know the magic of hopes and dreams realized through the lessons learned each time. Tears were cries for all the questions and answers never found. For every time you were spinning just round and round, it sure felt good to get your feet off the ground. Sometimes take a moment to appreciate your life. Take a moment to appreciate your life. Take a moment to appreciate your life. Oh, the dreams you want to keep, wait on your pillow till the time to sleep has come around again. When you revisit them, they'll treat you like an old friend. It's the dreams you want to keep, the dreams you want to keep, the dreams you want to keep, never have to end. Dreamers, dream on. Singers, yeah, won't you sing your songs? Time's a river, we float along. Dreamers, yeah, dream on. If you could take one moment, stretch for an eternity, and then live there forever, oh, which moment would it be? And you could have a companion, how exactly would you choose to spend your happily ever after after who or what's gonna be there with you. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. May just be 3 simple words, but their meaning rings so true since I've known you. Nothing's ever been the same, I adore you. Every time I hear your name, it's like angels flutter softly past my ears, whispering sweet secrets I long to hear. And I love you. Oh, I love you. I do.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've tried that.